And before we end this section, I just want to let you know that we have missed one topic, which is the comments. Comments are really amazing tool or thing that we can use to keep our code incredibly reusable and also readable. This is really important because with comment we can define some notes for us as a developers that it will not be compiled by the compiler. So if you define any line of your code as a comment, the compiler will ignore it. Okay, and in order for us to create a comment in Kotlin, we can use this double slash. Okay, and as you can see, when I type double slash, it turned the color to be red or to be green. That means this line will be ignored by the compiler, and here you can type anything for yourself. Okay, so for example, do some loop. Okay, some loop like so. Okay, and here after finishing the loop, here I can add another comment. For example, do some math. Okay, here I can keep adding new comments just to give myself some readability to the code. Okay, so this is really important because maybe you cannot see the benefit of it right now, but later on when we are going to work with Android Studio, and you will see that we are going to write 100 or 200 lines of code, then our code will no longer be readable. So that's why we need to find a way that will make our code readable. Okay, because if you write the code now and came back to it month later, then you will not be able to read it. Even if you are an amazing developer, you will not have the ability to read it. But if you have some comments that break your code to small pieces, for example, this part do this thing, this part do this thing, so that's why your code will be more readable. Make sense? So in order for us to convert any line, as I said, we can add here, for example, the print ln. If I run it, I will see here comment are great. Okay, comments should be like so. If I add, just by adding 2 slash in the beginning and I run it, I will see nothing because it is a comment. The compiler will ignore it. Now, just this is a quick note for you. If you do not know how to turn any line in let's say to a comment in any programming language, doesn't mean that this is something specific for Kotlin. For example, you are working with Java, JavaScript, or C or C Sharp, C++. What you can do, there is a shortcut which is on Windows, Control and slash, and forward slash, and with the Mac you can click on Control and the forward slash. Okay, it will convert it depending on the language that you are using. Okay, so if you are using JavaScript, it will add slashes. If you are using HTML, it will add the greater than sign and the exclamation mark and so on. Anyways, comments are really important. You need to understand them very well. So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next one.